the Ravens and the Buccaneers. Man, I thought the Ravens were going to work Tampa Bay.
Buccaneers.
And Tampa Bay came out, and I was like, oh, they are going to prove me wrong. And I do not like being proven wrong. But I was rooting for Baker Mayfield, man. I was rooting for Mike Evans. I was like, I love it when these guys are good. And then it just got worse and worse after those first 2 drives for Tampa Bay. And then the other storyline emerged, and it's very true. Lamar Jackson's playing out of his mind. 5 touchdowns in that game, 5 incompletions. He is now officially probably the leader in the MVP race. And it was just like less than 24 hours. I would have said Jared Goff is the leader. But like the Derrick Henry move, if that team continues to produce the way they are on offense, it'll be one of the best free agent signings of since Stafford went to the Rams and they won a Super Bowl. If they continue, like he makes that offense so hard to defend. And they barely even gave Derrick Henry any touches in the first half of that game. Mm-hmm. And he finished with 169 yards. They are fun. And like I said at the beginning, I have completely forgiven the Ravens. I have completely forgiven Lamar Jackson. I have to believe in them being able to beat the Chiefs in the playoffs. I have to.
I think for the Buccaneers, man, like it was just the worst possible outcome because like you said, like they got off to a fast start. They had that touchdown call back. They would have been up 14-0. I don't know if it would have helped. But then once Mike Evans goes down, this is a problem. And then they got worked. Then after that, they got worked because the Ravens, they beat the piss out of them. And I know the Ravens let up a lot of points, but that's where I disagree with you, dude, because like you're less than a minute left. You're down multiple scores. Like you ain't winning that game. Like Godwin should not be playing. And I think that it's so unfortunate because now you're missing your top 2 wide receivers. You kind of were starting to establish your run game. Like that was nice. Like they found some options in the run game to kind of get things going. And from the leaders or the front runners in the NFC South, now that is completely thrown up in the air if you're the Buccaneers because you don't know when you're going to get Evans back. Godwin's out for the year. And that's going to make things challenging in a division that's not good. The Panthers are not doing anything. The Saints are the Saints right now. And the Falcons are your main competition. And right now, you're taking on the Falcons this week after you just lost them on Thursday night a few weeks ago. So this is the way wrong time to have these injuries. And they are massive. Maybe Ollie, but I don't think it's going to be like a significant one. Personally.
I think the Bucs can get by if they go back to the run game. And they were having success with it. And even their defense, they sacked Lamar Jackson like twice on their opening defensive series. But now they're in a completely different situation.
It's true, Justine. It's true.
I don't know what Tampa's going to do. And their defense has not been good all year. That's the other issue with the Buccaneers. But my other takeaway is the Bucs recovered an onside kick.
Yeah.
Do your onside kickers with the ball on the tee. Okay. I watched San Francisco. We watched San Francisco's kicker. Not even touched the football and kicks it off the ground like an idiot.
Yeah.
Will Lutz, love him. Great field goal kicker. Does the same thing with the onside kick attempt with the ball on the ground, and the ball, it just sucks. It's a shitty onside kick. Whatever that approach is, get rid of it. Do what McLaughlin did for the Buccaneers. That's how you do an onside kick. And I think that probably gave the Tampa Bay Buccaneers a little bit of false confidence. Like you recover an onside kick, you're like, oh, we can do anything.
Which, by the way, Ravens maybe work a little bit more on special teams because the Cowboys did the same thing to you. They recovered an onside kick as well from about a month back.
Yeah.
So
didn't John Harbaugh start as a special teams coach?
I'm just saying.
Get your shit together, man.
Yeah, because I swear to God, if it comes down to the AFC Championship game again and the Chiefs recover an onside kick and they win that game, remember this.
Yeah.
Remember this.
And I agree. The Chiefs have not truly been tested yet. Who's the best team they've played this? Well, they played the Ravens week 1.
The Bengals went like toe-to-toe with them.
Yeah, they played the Bengals and Ravens week 1 and 2. Man, they got those teams before those teams like kind of figured. I don't know if the Bengals ever figured it out. They probably win that game. But if they could play the Ravens like next week, that would be such a matchup right now.
Yeah.
And now they have the Raiders. Then they get the banged up Bucks. Then the Broncos, where they will lose. Bills, Panthers, Raiders, Chargers, Browns, Texans. That's a game. Steelers, Broncos. Oh yeah, oh fuck, they might go undefeated. That's pretty close.
Yeah, they got a pretty.
They got 3 tests: the Broncos twice and the Bills, maybe the Texans.